Hi, it's Rich from Loen.Design. June is Pride Month, and a lot of the friends of the shop are in that community. And we thought it would be nice to make something that we could put on the building to show support for that community and have fun time making something that would be kind of cool on the outside of the building. We were wondering what to make, and I started with the Pride flag. We have a whole bunch of nice rainbow of colors, and I thought, what could we do with this? And in our shop, as you may or may not know, we have a theme involving bananas, which is actually kind of nice just because whenever you need a shape to test a cut on a router or whatever, you can just cut out a banana and somewhere we can use it in the shop. So we thought, all right, how do you make this work with bananas, and how does that all fit together? I ended up with this, which is a whole series of bananas. And what I did was I scaled it. I knew I wanted it about 7 or 8 feet high, about 2 meters. And so how big to make each banana, which ends up being about 2 feet or 2/3 of a meter. So I thought, all right, let's see what we can do with this. I wanted to make the pieces for our display out of wood, and I wanted to have this nice crisp edge. So I thought of masking it with masking tape or something like that, but it always bleeds under it and it just never comes out right. So then I thought, let's try laying down the design and sort of taking this as 2 shapes. So we have an inside shape and an outside shape. So do a cut around the outside and then a cut around the inside and give us this outside piece, and then create a second piece which would be the inside piece. So, and it would look like this. So then I laid this out as 2 separate pieces, thinking then I could paint this black and paint this all the various colors that we need. And I tried to fit these together. I did it as 2 separate cuts, just following the path, profile cuts. And it worked, but it didn't really work that well. And the pieces kind of fit together. I sanded the inside to try to make this work. And as I sanded it, areas like this occurred. It may have been, and then it doesn't fit here up the top very well and all that. So that was attempt number 1, and it was kind of unsuccessful. So then I thought, there's a way better way to do this. And that is, do the same thing, but cut this, and that way I'll have a little extra room to maneuver this outside edge. This would be number 2. Ici c'est banane numéro 2. Now, these 2 pieces fit together, and then I thought, oh, I can get this tight here, but still, it's loose up here. And I was trying with different offsets in these cuts to try to make this fit. Not happy with this design either. So then, it occurred to me, I'm using Vectric Aspire to cut out these things. And Vectric has a thing called an inlay routine. And it turns out that it works fantastic. And you tell it the size bit you're using, and it will automatically cut the inside and the outside to match. So here is a 1/4 inch bit. The radius here is a 1/4 inch, but the radius here is not. And so it will never fit very tightly in there until you use this inlay toolpath, in which it's smart enough to know that the inside cut has to be a 1/4 inch radius to match what the bit can do, and that it provides compensation in there for your 2 halves, your inside and your outside. And this is commonly used for doing neat little inlays in a piece of wood, and it, I think, would fairly rarely be used for something this big. Here's a test banana. Now, it fits perfectly all around the outside. We have our black outlay. It fits nicely in the corners All these corners are all done just right. And then you can slap a coat of paint on the inside without worrying about masking anything. And the outside fits tightly around there. And you just simply put some nails in. I didn't even want to use glue because I was worried the glue cleanup and all that would make a mess of this. And I just wanted it to be a nice, really clean edge. I don't know why, but it just seemed that seemed to be the thing I was really trying to accomplish on this. And so there we have our test banana. I'm very happy with this, and I think we can build a whole bunch more. Pretty cool. Thanks for following along on the journey while we built our Pride banana display. And I think it looks great out on the side of the building. We're getting a lot of nice comments about it, and it came out really, really well. The colors are nice and bright, the lines are crisp. It's a really, really nice piece, and we're pretty happy with it. Banana for scale.